Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you today about the ANC's incorrect and idiotic stance on Israel right now, and they're calling for the whole world to stand against Israel and to put measures against Israel. The Jerusalem Post reported this, but other outlets did as well. And right now, Israel is just trying to defend themselves against Islamic Jihad, and they have killed 6 key leaders of Islamic Jihad, and Islamic Jihad organization has reported that these leaders have died at the hands of Israeli soldiers. And Islamic Jihad carries out attacks on Israel in civilian restaurants and civilian outlets, not military outposts. And this organization, Islamic Jihad, is hell-bent on the destruction of Israel. And that's in their manifesto. That is not something you made up. And Israel warned the citizens in Gaza they dropped a bunch of leaflets saying that an airstrike's about to happen, which gave some of the terrorists time to get away from the airstrike, but it also gave innocent people a chance to get away from the airstrike. And they had admitted that the Israelis had sent leaflets saying an airstrike's about to happen, so they sent a warning on it. That's not terrorism, that's not apartheid right there, that's just self-defense on Israel's part. Also, there have been black South African pastors that have visited Israel, and one of the pastors got sick when he was over there, and when he got put in a room, he was with an Arab Muslim and an Arab Christian, and then also a Jew, and they were all in the same hospital room. In apartheid in South Africa, that did not happen. Black South Africans had their own hospital, and when it was too small of a town where people couldn't have their own hospital, they had their own waiting room and own hospital beds. That wasn't like that in an Israeli hospital. And so, no, Israel is not an apartheid state. And while the ANC has incorrect and idiotic views on Israel, and so does the EFF, parties like the Democratic Alliance, the ACDP, the African Christian Democratic Party, they accept Israel, and they do not believe that Israel is an apartheid state. And it is not. It's not an apartheid state. So, the ANC government needs to quit declaring Israel as an apartheid state, because it's not. And the ANC sympathizes with groups like Hamas and Islamic Jihad, and they declare them freedom fighters, which they're not. They're terrorists that target innocent people and civilian establishments. So anyways, hope everybody's doing well. Take care. God bless, and bye-bye. Bye-bye.